Welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a day in the life of Chris Hemsworth when he was shooting for the movie Thor. So we're going to be eating like him, we're going to be training like him, just kind of living like him in general. Now I found that with this day some of the meals were very different. If you're new here, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will be talking to you in the next scene. Let's get into it straight away. So that entails 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, 3/4 of a cup of oatmeal, who am I? Oats, 3 full eggs, some cinnamon, and a little bit of water. And there we have it, 3 whole eggs, 3/4 of a cup of oats with cinnamon and peanut butter, and 1 pint of water. So that is meal 1 down. 3 eggs, oats, water, all done and dusted. I must say, I do feel pretty good. So it was just calculating off the macros for those meals. For that meal, sorry, it is 660 calories. That is how Chris starts his day. We're just watching some interviews there from. An interesting fact was for the 2nd and 3rd Thor, Chris tried to take out a lot of animal proteins and tried to go vegan, insert a lot of vegan meals into his diet. So he said that he found it a bit hard to get the protein in, but that his body felt a lot better as he was training and stuff like that, and that a lot of his training after the first Thor was very functional and a lot more full body stuff than it was for the first one. So just interesting to see how it completely changed up between the two. But that is everything. I won't be going down that route. I'll be sticking to the animal proteins. Sorry for all the vegans that follow the channel. And that is meal 1. I will catch you guys in the next one. So we are back in the kitchen for Chris's next meal, which he says he likes to have 1 cup of Greek yogurt mixed with 2 ounces of mixed nuts. So what that equates to is about 130 grams of Greek yogurt and about 56 grams of nuts. So that's what we're going to have now. We've got Greek yogurt on deck, time for the nuts. We have our Greek yogurt and our nuts. So, being honest so far, this isn't really a diet that I would stick to. It's not that high in protein so far, and that there could be a lot more carbohydrates rather than fats. We'll see how the day goes on and how it goes. I'm gonna eat this now, and then I'm gonna hit the gym. So here in the gym, as we know, Chris Hemsworth in the first Thor was an absolute monster. Like, he was a beast. He was walking around probably like 95 to 100 kilos, looking relatively lean. Today, after scoping the internet for lots of different workouts that he has apparently done, I found one that I would definitely had the most interest in doing. It's kind of a similar style to my own training, very bodybuilder-ish style. So today it's going to be a full body workout. We're going to be starting with legs and then going into upper body. As you can see, I'm in the gym. I'm very fortunate that I work in the gym, so I can use it over the lockdown. We are going through major lockdowns in Ireland at the minute, if you're not from Ireland. And if you are, sorry that you can't use the gym. If you need any help or advice with home workouts or stuff, don't be afraid to drop me a message or anything like that. But for now, let's get into this workout, see what it's like to train like Thor. So one thing especially, let me come back here, out of your faces. So one thing about Chris Hemsworth training is he really stuck to rigid rest periods. So his trainer said that they normally get in and out within an hour and get their complete workout completely finished, all done within the hour. So that's one thing. I'm timing the workout here on my watch, and I'm going to stick to rigid rest periods. So on the squats, it's 90 seconds between each one. So after every 90 seconds, gonna go again. Here goes the first set, We're going now 3 by 6 to 8 on barbell back squats. Let's get ready to go. One down, 90 seconds to go. That's squats done. Now we're on to dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts. Still only going to take 90 seconds rest between this one. Now that's done, onto the standing calf rest. Keeping this rest period short. Everything today is either 2 or 3 sets of 6 to 8. So this calf raise is 2 sets of 6 to 8. So I'm going to put on the weight now. Warm up set done, and that's legs finished. Another interesting, loads of interesting facts, you guys, while I was doing this. So I realized that Chris's trainer also said that they didn't really do a lot of legs because obviously it was more top of the scenes. They really focused on shoulders and arms just to bring up his like shoulder to waist ratio to make him appear bigger on screen. So they really didn't do a lot of leg work. So be interested to see what Chris's legs are like or how strong he will be on those, because all his training like montages as well are like upper body. So really interesting to see that. But let's get into this and stick to these rest periods. 2 sets, 2 warm-up sets of 10 to 12, and then we're going 3 working sets of 6 to 8. One set down, 60 seconds to go. Medium grip chin-ups, so that's what we're going to do next. We're just going to do 1 or 2 warm-up sets on the lat pull down, and then we're on to the chin-ups.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promise.
So that is the chin-ups done. Nursing a little bit of a lower back injury. So the next one's supposed to be dumbbell shoulder press, but just because throwing the dumbbells up by myself, what I'm going to do is just go shoulder press machine, 3 by 6 to 8, and man, bulking season, so you know what that means. Chin-ups get really hard, is what that means. So on to the next one now.
Help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
That's all the main compound work done. We're now on to the upper body isolation moves. So we'll be doing barbell curl for 2 sets of 6 to 8 next. We all know that Chris had a monster set of arms, so we're gonna go super heavy on this one. Try to get those arms for ourselves. So that is barbell curls done. Couple swings, you know, keeping that form nice and loose. just how Chris would, I imagine. That's how you get those big arms. And now we are going on to tricep dips. So same again, 2 by 6 to 8, 60-second rest period. We're gonna go into that now. Everyone knows tricep makes up 2/3 of the arm. So if you want those big arms, you gotta get those big triceps. Last but not least, there's 3 sets of 20 floor crunches to finish off. So that's what we're going on to.
I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess.
So, camera died while I was in the gym. I have my phone and I brought pre-workout or post-workout. Free for Chris is 2 slices of whole wheat bread. I only had white bread, but it is what it is. Then we have 100 lettuce, tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of low-fat mayonnaise, and that is everything. So, oh, and 1 piece of fruit. So this is the sandwich. Hefty little thing. It's got some weight in it. So when we get into this now, I'll give you a little close-up of what this looks like. Take off my seatbelt. In fact, I'm parked in my driveway. 2 slices of cheese. I only had that like plasticky stuff. Like, didn't have cheddar. So this is going to be for now. And yeah, we will see. That's a good sandwich right there. That's very good. Yeah, it's nice. Finished off this sandwich. Minutes to go, so I'll show you what it takes to be Thor in the next 3 minutes. So there we have it, banana down. 50 protein and about 15 fat. So that's the lowest fat meal so far. And definitely the highest protein by a mile. It was actually pretty nice. I'd never think to have a sandwich after. It was actually pretty enjoyable. So that is meal 3, just quick little snack, done and dusted. That is everything from that meal. Welcome back. Okay, so we're here. Last you would have seen me, we were in the car. We had that delicious sandwich and a banana. Right now, what we're going to have, so we slightly ran out of time. It's now 7:28 in the evening. So what we're going to do is, not run out of time, not that I go to bed at like 9 o'clock, like I'm not that old. But what we're going to be doing is putting Chris's last 3 meals together. Okay, so his pre-workout meal is 1 apple, 1 scoop of protein. His post-workout meal is 1 scoop of protein, 500 mils of Gatorade, for anybody that gets that reference, and for anybody that doesn't, not haha. And then for the last meal, what we're going to be having is 250 grams of cooked white rice. Then we're going to be having 150 grams of chicken and mixed with 1 salad, and that will top off all of this evening's meal. So we're going to get that together. So you see almost like an eating challenge at the end of this day. We're going to get all that together. You're going to see that now, and I'll talk to you when I'm eating it. There we have it. So we got chicken in here, salad, apple, 2 scoops of protein, and a little energizer. So similar to Powerade for people who don't know what that is, or a Gatorade. This meal came out to 1,500 calories. So it's actually pretty voluminous for the amount of calories that it is. Not bad at all. That's probably because of the salad. So we're going to get this down me, and I'll tell you all about the challenge after when we're done. I just realised I've been giving you guys a lot of taste tests today, and I only realised that because I'm watching a video of somebody else doing eating challenge. So, first of all, you might be wondering, like, I don't even know because I don't eat salads that often. Is mixing rice with salads weird? Probably considered kind of weird because I've never really seen it done, but anything in my mouth within reason, so that's up to you guys to assume from there. And moving on, basically in this, I'm gonna get a little piece of everything going on in this. We got a sun-dried tomato, we got some spinach, some rice, get a piece of chicken on that, and we are good to go. Wow, that was good. Wow, that is good, as if I haven't been eating it for like 5 minutes. But yeah, sorry, it is extremely good. It's so nice. The mozzarella that they put in this stuff is lovely. It tastes really good too as well. And that was sarcasm. Definitely isn't. There's 30 grams of fat in this salad. So hey, all you people out there, don't be deceived. Like, just because it says salad on it doesn't mean it's healthy. It doesn't mean it's low in calories, or actually doesn't mean it's healthy. You know, you could be eating a lot better than packaged salads. Make your own. Take that from me, a guy who never makes his own. Doesn't really tell us that much. But yeah, so here's taste test, and I'll talk to you guys when we're done. Protein shake done. On to this Powerade now. Don't know how this is going to make me feel on top of that protein shake, but we'll see in a second. Done. Dusted. Everything in a day in the diet of Chris Hemsworth. So after that, I'm feeling pretty full after that meal. Nothing too hectic. It was only 1500 calories, so I've had a lot bigger. That's what she said. Being honest, not something I'd really be used to. So like Powerade, salads, mixed nuts. Usually just used to one type of nut. What else was there? Along with the oats, anybody who knows me or follows my Instagram knows that I make some killer oats with lots of fruit, lots of dark chocolate, lots of peanut butter and stuff like that. So that was okay. Plain oats were pretty plain. Just had peanut butter and cinnamon, which is pretty boring. It came out to, it was only 3000 calories, which would be like probably a deficit for me right now because I'm on about 4,300 on a training day. Macro wise, came out to 202 grams of protein, pretty decent. 107 grams of fat, which is a lot for me. Even on a rest day, I'm not having that much. And carbohydrates were 284, so it's okay. Very okay. I don't think I'd like to eat it every day, especially I would eat it if it meant I became Thor. Would 100% eat it. But that is a day in the life of Thor done. I hope you enjoyed it, or a day in the life of Chris Hemsworth trying to be Thor. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, drop down, subscribe if you're feeling generous. Like the video, you know, if you want to make me happy, like the video. I appreciate it a lot. I got a lot of videos in the pipeline, in the works. If there's anybody you'd like to see me do a day in the life in, leave that below, leave a comment below, and I will get onto it for sure. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay strong, stay sexy, talk to you soon.